Hey there. In this video, we'll be discussing how to set realistic financial goals. First off, I want to give a shout out to a financial institution for sponsoring this video. They are an award-winning financial services company that has been helping people achieve their financial dreams for over 25 years. Now, let's get into the video. The first step to setting realistic financial goals is to determine your income and expenses. This is the foundation of your financial plan, and it's essential to have a clear understanding of where your money is going. To do this, you can track your spending habits for a few months and categorize your expenses as either fixed or variable. Fixed expenses are those that stay the same each month, such as rent or mortgage payments, while variable expenses can fluctuate, such as groceries or entertainment. Once you've identified your fixed and variable expenses, you can create a budget that outlines how much money you can allocate towards savings and investments each month. The next step is to establish your financial priorities. Determine what's most important to you, whether it's buying a house, starting a business, or retiring early, by setting clear priorities. You can allocate your resources effectively and make informed decisions about your financial future. For example, if buying a house is your top priority, you may choose to save a larger portion of your income towards a down payment, while still contributing to other goals like retirement. But if starting a business is your main focus, you may decide to invest in courses or equipment to help you get started. It's also important to consider any upcoming major expenses like weddings or medical procedures and factor those into your financial plan as well. Once you've established your financial priorities, it's time to set specific goals. When setting goals, it's important to be both ambitious and realistic. You want to challenge yourself, but also set yourself up for success by setting attainable goals. For example, if your goal is to save for retirement, you may choose to save 15% of your income each year. But to make this goal more specific, you can break it down further. Instead of just saying, save 15% of my income each year, try saying, save $3,000 per year towards my retirement fund. By setting specific and measurable goals, you can track your progress and stay motivated. It's also important to set timelines when setting your goals. Having deadlines can help you stay focused and motivated and prevent you from putting off your financial planning. For example, if your goal is to pay off your student loans in 5 years, you can break it down further by creating smaller goals. Set a monthly payment amount and a target date for paying off each loan. Having these specific goals will help you stay on track and make timely payments. When setting financial goals, it's essential to consider the different stages of life. Your financial priorities and goals may change as you grow older, so it's important to plan accordingly. For example, if you're in your 20s, you may prioritize saving for retirement and investing in your future. While in your 30s, you may start thinking about buying a house or starting a family. As you approach retirement, your goals may shift again, and you may start to prioritize things like travel or hobbies. It's important to regularly review and adjust your financial goals to ensure they still align with your values and priorities. Another important aspect of setting financial goals is to consider your risk tolerance. The level of risk you are comfortable taking with your investments will impact the types of investments you choose and the returns you can expect. For example, if you're a risk-averse investor, you may prefer to invest in low-risk investments like bonds or index funds. While a risk-tolerant investor may be willing to invest in higher-risk investments like individual stocks or cryptocurrencies in the hopes of higher returns. Finally, it's essential to be flexible and adaptable when setting financial goals. Unexpected expenses or changes in income can occur, so it's important to have a plan in place to adjust your goals accordingly. For example, if you lose your job, you may need to temporarily reduce your savings or investment contributions. Being adaptable and open to making changes when necessary can help you stay on track financially. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to setting realistic financial goals. Remember to start small and work your way up. Be specific and set deadlines. Consider your stage of life and risk tolerance, and be flexible and adaptable. If you found this advice helpful, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching. Until next time.